I've been talking about this with some of you guys, and this is no like official video about Uranus and Pisces or the Uranus and Pisces generation, okay? But I want to open up the conversation a little bit because I haven't formed my whole full thoughts yet. But as far as I've been getting a lot more clients with Pisces Uranus recently, and I've been realizing that they kind of all share this commonality of having this hyper awareness of these like deep spiritual topics, and these like, especially like psychologically, sociologically, right? Like they really understand what I'm trying to say, and even if they don't have an advanced understanding of astrology, I feel like they get it. But then also I feel like they struggle understanding basic things, like especially like with what I heard with teachers. Like I feel like there's a reason why the literacy level seems to be a problem, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like that Uranus and Pisces, right? Like also sometimes I feel like I'm talking to them, but I can't tell if they're hearing me, right? Like I can't tell if they're really taking it in and absorbing it and like understanding what I'm saying, okay? And it's very, very different to speak to them versus the Capricorn Uranus and Aquarius Uranus Saturnian generations that I'm used to. In some ways it's way easier because they're not as skeptical, they're very open to it, sorry. But in other ways, they're really behind. I don't know what I can say that's appropriate to say. So many of you guys on here probably know Bubbles. I was talking to her about this, and she was talking about how sometimes she feels as though they just kind of go with whatever you tell them, and she can't figure out if, like I was saying, if they really comprehend what you're saying or not. So if you're a Pisces Uranus generation, or if you maybe have siblings or kids even with Pisces Uranus, like let me know your experience with that kind of collective consciousness, which especially obviously like Pisces Uranus is super brain rot, right? It's super like chat GPT, like it's basically like relying so much on technology, right? Uranus, like you don't even have to think, so you just ponder these big gigantic enormous topics before you ever learn how to do basic math, because calculators will always do it for you, but AI can't answer like human consciousness questions or like the answers to life, right? Like it can't give you that, right? But they're definitely going to be a generation that's so hyper aware of their mental health, and they'll be shocked when their expectations are let down and people don't care in real life. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it.